WNY News Now studios in downtown Jamestown. This is News Now at noon.
And thanks for joining us. I'm Justin Gould. A live look at our 3rd Street camera where there's plentiful sunshine out there. All of our top stories are coming up in just a moment, but first we check in with Chief Forecaster Dakota.
Thursday, everybody. We are so close to the weekend and hope you are enjoying this Thursday. Let's take a live look at the Viper radar. You can see we have no rain showing up across the area. Most everybody is starting the day in the mid to lower 70s. So kind of a nice day, but the humidity still up there just a little bit. We'll deal with it just a little bit more. So partly to mostly sunny on average today, still a bit muggy. Now there is a 20% chance of an isolated rain shower or thunderstorm throughout the afternoon. Very low risk, but the majority of the day should be dry. 77 to 82 with a west wind averaging around 6 to 12 miles per hour. How's the weekend shaping up? We'll talk about that and more with that Quick Solution 7-Day a little bit later on in the show. Jay?
All right, Dakota, thank you. The Villanova Town Board Wednesday approved modifications to the Ball Hill Wind Project amid high tensions on both sides of the issue. The town hall filled to capacity with another approximately 60 people standing outside, forcing the board to take the meeting into the front lawn. The project, which was previously approved, is increasing the height of the wind turbines. Now that's bad news for some residents.
You have blade throw, ice throw, infrasound, wind turbine syndrome. This is all affects humans.
Project leaders say, however, those health concerns are not valid. We'll have much more on this conversation coming up in New and Noteworthy. The Federal Bureau of Investigation is looking into allegations that the Cattaraugus County Republican Party is trying to overthrow the head of the Cat County Conservative Party. Conservative Party head Leonard Caro saying that he's expected to be interviewed next week by the feds. Caro alleges the GOP had registered as conservatives even though those members do not share his beliefs, which he says is illegal under the RICO Act. And Republican Congressman Chris Collins pleaded not guilty in federal court yesterday after he was arrested and indicted on insider trading charges. Collins' son and another man are also charged in the case after authorities say they used insider information about the outcome of a drug trial to trade on a pharmaceutical company's stock. Prosecutors believe this allowed them to avoid more than $700,000 in losses. And the Jamestown Jammers, forced to play all but one playoff game on the road, defeated the Amsterdam Mohawks 8-6 Wednesday night, winning the franchise's first perfect game Collegiate Baseball League championship. Manager Anthony Barone spoke with us within minutes of winning the title.
I'm just so happy for the guys, for our organization, for the city of Jamestown, to win a championship in this league. Very difficult thing, and our boys really just, exemplified how to be a champion this whole process.
We'll hear much more from Barone coming up in just a few. We'll be right back after this.
For more than 2 decades, Dorler Landscape Designs has provided exceptional service to customers right here in Chautauqua County with one goal in mind: transform your lawn into an attractive landscape that will be the envy of the neighborhood. From landscape design to lawn maintenance to sprinkler installation and so much more. Count on Dorler Landscaping. Call us today and let us get to work for you. Dorler Landscaping Designs at dorlerlandscape.com.
The Main Landing Restaurant. Excellent service, awesome food, and a beautiful view.
Everything's made fresh here. We love to be outside, and it's nice inside if it's raining, so we have a choice.
Locals and non-locals agree that the Main Landing is quickly becoming a destination.
It's just so casual, and just the food is amazing.
I love the hamburgers.
But I really like the tuna I had.
The Main Landing Restaurant. Excellent service, awesome food, and a beautiful view.
Hey, this is Ryan Hedrick reporting from the Jamestown Bowling Company, where the bowling is off the hook, the food is even better, and the camaraderie watching sports is oh so great.
The food is fantastic and the drinks are cold.
Mark was bowling almost a perfect game. Mark, do you come here a lot?
Every day. Wow, Mark comes here every day. No excuse for you not to get to Jamestown Bowling Company on Foote Avenue. Jamestown Bowling Company. Eat, drink, bowl, and be merry.
The Frewsburg Pharmacy is the small-town pharmacy with big-time service. Located at 26 West Main Street, Greg Nelson treats his customers like family, so you know you are in good hands when you walk through the door. The Frewsburg Pharmacy has everything you need and more, including a gift shop for the seasons. Stop down to the Frewsburg Pharmacy today and let the staff show you why the Frewsburg Pharmacy is the pharmacy that cares about you.
Welcome back to New and Noteworthy on this Thursday afternoon. Matt Hummel hanging out with all of us. Want to say hello to John, to Pam, to Al, to Robin, and Dakota Hunter is watching as well. I certainly hope he is watching. Don't you love Facebook? He must have it up on his phone.
Oh, his new iPhone.
Yes, he got a new iPhone. Ooh.
Moving on up.
Moving on up to the... No, all right. So how you doing, Matt? You have a good evening? You were... Matt had the evening off.
Yeah, it was all right.
I was busy on the other hand. I went to... I love covering these things. The Villanova Town Hall, which to some this story might be kind of boring, I suppose. Although, hear me out for just a second, because when you get involved in local politics, let me tell you, people are angry. I got yelled at last night, and the cops were called.
Why?
Because they called me fake news.
Who did?
The protesters on the town board side. They were the people from the turbine company. They seemed to not think I interviewed both sides properly, which is not the case at all. Because I talked to people who were for the project, people who were against the project. That's what we do. We're journalists.
I think maybe they were confusing you with somebody else.
Maybe. But there were a lot of people on both sides of the issue. Yeah. We're looking at footage from last night, and here's their number one concern. Mm-hmm. The people who are against the windmills are against the fact that the board, which they passed last night, is going to make them even taller than they were already proposed for, which a lot of people seem to say is going to cause health issues. The people who are for the windmills are for getting more funds and revenue into the town, which they don't have that much money coming in. That's the story across all of the country with small towns. Whether you're in a small town in Western New York or a small town in northern Dakota.
Now, you covered Arkwright, right, before?
Previously, right. And these stories have a lot of parallels to them. The Arkwright windmill project is very similar to this, except the differences here is these are going to be, and this is what both sides of the aisle tell us, is these windmills are going to be some of the biggest in America.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Some of the tallest. And already you can see these windmills are really big. This is just down the road. This is unrelated to the windmill project that was discussed last night, but these windmills are up.
Now, where is that at?
This is near Villanova.
Okay.
And you see they're not even spinning, which I thought was kind of funny. I don't 100% know how windmills work, but it was really windy yesterday and there was no spinning.
Do you think it's operated electronically somehow?
I think that's generally how they start to spin. But last night we spoke with a number of people, and here's what happened.
The motion carries. The motion is carried. Right. So.
With those words, Villanova Town Supervisor Richard Ardillo disappointed those who opposed the Ball Hill Wind Project, but garnered applause from supporters like longtime farm owner Barbara Bunker.
And we've been through several iterations of this wind project, and we really would like to see this happen. It would be a good thing for us, and it would be a good thing for the town of Villanova.
Many disagreed with the modifications that were approved by the board Wednesday night, including Tina Graziano, who cites health concerns.
You have blade throw, ice throw, infrasound, wind turbine syndrome. This all affects humans.
Renewable Energy Systems, RES, who's behind the project, contradicts many residents' safety concerns. Project manager Mark Lyon.
I can tell you that there's nothing inherently dangerous about these commercial wind projects. The turbines go through rigorous testing to get their type certification, so they're perfectly safe in themselves. And then the impacts are all in the siting of them. So if they're properly set back, then there shouldn't be any safety or health concerns.
In addition to many health concerns, residents take issue with how close the turbines will be to their homes and roadways.
I'm here to say no to the vote because hopefully the no to the vote RES will say, well, if we can't have bigger turbines, let's just forget the whole thing. We've gone through several companies here already that have come in, gone out, resold. Just like with Arkwright, they're up there already built and they don't have a contract, so they're not turning. They've been ready since June, but they're not turning. You know, electric's too cheap, so nobody's buying.
Opponents have vowed to take the issue up with the county's Industrial Development Agency to have them void the payment in lieu of taxes, making the company, RES, pay full tax value instead of the pilot program that is currently in place. In the town of... So, very interesting. Certainly, a lot of people are chiming in on both sides of the issues, including David. He says windmills are proven to be worse types of alternate energy, also proven to change weather patterns and kill many birds. And David, a lot of people who are against the windmills have that very same argument.
I've heard that, and I've also heard people say that it's very costly. And I believe George Borrello, county executive, said that in his argument.
And I understand that the town boards are trying to have a saving grace with trying to get funds from this. But certainly, I mean, a lot of these windmills are funded from the state, and they're given grant monies to build them. But what happens if you need to fix the windmills? These are giant wind turbines.
Like so high.
Yeah.
I mean,
like how much does that cost? And is the state going to pay for that?
Well, and then there's going
to
be insurance issues because people are going to have to climb up 600 feet.
Right. What if somebody gets hurt? And I want to touch on Bob's comment. He says, "Okay, I understand that you are not journalist by profession and that you're doing a service for the areas, but when you are streaming live, making a comment like, I don't know what do you mean by that? I don't fully understand how they worked." And all right, so Bob says, I don't understand how they worked windmills. Doesn't that undermine your credibility? I don't know what you mean, Bob. We're just reporting based off of what last night's meeting happened, which the board passed the resolution to increase the height for the windmills. And we talked to both sides of the issue, including the project manager, who is very much for the windmills from RES, the Renewable Energy Solutions. And he was very much on board with that. So I'm not sure what you mean there, Bob, but we certainly have a lot of credibility.
I would think.
I would hope so. Switching gears just a little bit to Cattaraugus County, where the FBI is looking into their party system there.
Uh-oh.
The head of the Conservative Party, Leonard Caros, is saying that there are Republicans who have joined his party to try to vote him out. Interesting.
Really?
Yeah. So the Olean Times-Herald originally broke this report. Caros is going to be speaking with the FBI next week. We spoke with him briefly yesterday, and he explained to us, he confirmed to us that this is indeed happening, and he's very concerned. Obviously, this seems like it could just be a political spat.
Now, they are stating that there could be some RICO violations?
That's what he alleges. He believes that if it is indeed true, and looking at the RICO law, if you are a registered Republican and you're trying to get in there to deceive and to grow your own party, you could face RICO violations. Obviously, the FBI and I would imagine the AG would make that decision.
Now, is that like a, what was that called? I'm trying to think of what it was called back in history. The Tweed, the Boss Tweed, or...
I'm not 100%.
I'm trying to think of what it's called, and I'll probably figure it out next commercial.
Right. But yeah, so certainly something to keep an eye out for if you live in Cattaraugus County. It's just strange that the Conservative Party, which generally the two-party systems, Republicans and Democrats, are, going through this, or at least that's what their head says. So certainly very interesting, and we will keep our eyes on that. And of course, we want to hear from you as well. So let us know what you think in the comments down below. Coming up, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter has a check of our weather, and then later, Jamestown's Jammers. They win big when we come back. Turn to Brotherhood Property Maintenance for all your lawn care and landscaping needs. Serving both commercial and residential lots. Check out Jamestown's fastest growing landscaping crew on Facebook or call us now to book an appointment.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
The Fitness Bunker in Lakewood is a locally owned and operated club that cares about your health and wellness. They invest in it. Right now, enter their 30-day challenge, where for only $69, you get 30 days of unlimited everything. That's right, everything, along with 2 one-on-one personal training sessions. Then, if you lose 10 pounds, you'll get the next month free. Plus, the first place winner will get 2 Buffalo Bills tickets or a $100 gift card. Details right now on the Fitness Bunker's Facebook page.
Brought to you by the people giving hope at Gifts Decor and More. With the controversial Kratom, Gifts Decor and More is giving hope to Southern Chautauqua County residents, one visit at a time.
First Defense Weather, the Southern Tier's only live and local weather source. Now, here's Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter.
I mentioned it the other day. If I lose that much weight at the Fitness Bunker, I want Patriots tickets, not Bills tickets. Yeah. Before I get myself in any further trouble, let's go into weather and let's talk about the rain totals over the past 24 hours. Again, it's another same story where the rain came down in torrents in some areas. Silver Creek, 1.3 inches. Mayville, 1.22. Officially at the Jamestown Airport, 0.28. So again, you can see kind of where the rain was yesterday. And the good news is today should be mainly dry. First Defense Doppler radar scanning the skies. It's the best eyes in the business. And you can see there's nothing returning. It is absolutely clear. There may be a few pop-up showers through the afternoon, but again, the majority of the day should be dry. This is the cold front that came through. Again, that kind of pretty much had us the rain yesterday. We're in between these two fronts. This is the next system that's going to be coming our way tonight and then into tomorrow. So the rain showers will continue. And I thought this was interesting. This is Major Hurricane Hector, which is passing just to the south of Hawaii. Now, we were able to get a view of the entire circulation coming from one of the Doppler radars on the island, and this is it here. This is just impressive. So again, this was a major Category 3. I believe now it's down to a Category 2. It's starting to weaken off a little bit, but the good news is it's passing to the south of the island, so no threat there to Hawaii if you have friends or family there. Live look at the Lakewood Sky Vision camera. You can see the clouds kind of dotting the sky. There's that new health building right down there on on Route 394 down there. It's 78 degrees right now with a wind of 2 miles an hour and a sticky dew point at 64 degrees. Here's a live look at the HD News Now cam. I have it pointed down so you can kind of see the traffic and the people walking here. Hey, whoever you are, those two guys right here, let's follow them here. You guys are famous now because you're on television. Live look outside here. The temperature is 73 degrees with a variable wind of 7. And again, that dew point is 63 degrees. So when we're in the 60s for dew points, you'll feel the stickiness out there. Today's a good day to get out on the water. So if you want to take your boat out on Lake Erie, 76 is the water temperature off Buffalo. Got a pair of 7s off Erie as well. 5 to 10 knots will be the winds and waves around 1 to 2 feet. And again, there is a 20% chance of a rain shower. But again, the majority of the day should be dry. So take your boat out on the lake if you want that. 44 more days to go until the first day of fall, so, you know, Halloween is right around the corner. Actually, I seen somewhere, I think last month, they started putting out Halloween decorations last month. So, yes, Halloween is the next holiday, you know, cavity season, I think is what dentists call it here. Hour by hour we go here. You can see here sun and clouds will share the sky again. There's that rain chance. It's very limited, but the majority of the day will be dry with nice sunshine, but the humidity will be up just a tad bit as we go throughout the night tonight. Few clouds, and again, it's still going to be a little bit of a muggy night. And again, as I often tell you, the temperature cannot fall below the dew point, so it's still going to be muggy. You want the future? I've got it. Next 7 days are on the screen. Brought to you by Quick Solutions. 77 Friday, and then the temperatures will start to go up as we go into the weekend. There is a rain chance, but keep in mind the rain, it's not going to be raining all the time. There'll be pockets of rain on and off, and then hey, temperatures kind of fluctuate into the 80s and in the 70s over the next 7 days. We'll take a break. Be right back.
We gon' hit Pico, take you where I'm from, take you to the stones. This ain't happen overnight. Now these diamonds real bright.
First Defense Weather is sponsored by Quick Solutions of Jamestown. Count on Quick Solutions for printing, copying, mass mailings, and so much more. Part of your team. Learn more at QuickSolutionsUSA.com. That's QuickSolutionsUSA.com. WNY News Now is sponsored by Chautauqua Audio Works, 3335 South Roberts Road in Fredonia. More than a music store. Call 679-4333. Call now, 679-4333.
I just love to be with the dogs, and I like to do them one at a time. They don't wait for 5 hours in my shop. We have full groom, which includes everything from A to Z, nails, of course brushing, any trimming that needs to be done. I do offer teeth brushing, which is a little extra. So if he takes me 2 hours, it's $40. If he takes me 3 hours, I still keep it down. As long as the dog comes back happy and not at the door, I'm happy.
And welcome back to New and Noteworthy. Wanted to take you to
Lord.
this. He was talking about Patriot tickets. He's got
I
these.
knew this was going to come back to bite me.
Of course it did. Like, you can't walk around the newsroom and something like this without us taking
now.
You are?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
And this is why I put the angry emoji.
The angry emoji.
Yeah, remember yesterday you asked why?
Because you're angry that he has Patriots slippers on.
Correct.
Okay.
Why would I be angry at Dakota?
To let everyone know, that Bills game is a Patriots game. It's the Bills and Patriots.
Really?
Yeah, I looked it up, according to the Bills site. It's for that date. So if you go to the bunker, D, and you'll work out, and you could be the winner of Patriots tickets. There's the slip, he took it off. They're really clean for Dakota. If you've seen his office, it's kind of gross. It's kind of gross. So guys, last night it was a huge win for the Jamestown Jammers.
Yep.
And they were playing downstate because of various reasons.
Correct.
But they won in the ninth inning. Take a look at the call.
Michael Ludwig, 0-2 count, tries to keep Amsterdam's hopes alive. The pitch from Boyer, cut on and missed, and the Jamestown Jammers have won their first PGCBL title. In a series where we saw all three games happen at Shuttleworth Park, the Jammers push through the adversity of having to play all three games 6 hours away from their home ballpark as they win game 1 4-3 and game 3 8-6.
Such an exciting time for this team.
And not just the team, the city.
Right.
I mean, think about it that way, a championship.
And they've worked so hard. Anthony Barone, he is the team manager, and he does such a good job with these young men. And every year he has a different team.
Yep.
And they take the stage. Last year, they take the field, and they really, really do an excellent job. And last year, they came so close.
Yeah.
And it's good to see them finally come out on top. Our Rory Polero spoke with Barone last night. Take a listen.
First off, congratulations. What's going through your mind right now?
I'm just so happy for the guys, for our organization, for the city of Jamestown, to win a championship in this league. Very difficult thing, and our boys really just, exemplified how to be a champion this whole process.
You seem to be building a dynasty down here. You get a new roster every year and you still win. What's the secret?
Oh, it's just the expectation. You know, when you put a Jammers uniform on, you got to play the right way, do things right in the community, and be a champion on and off the field.
How hard was it playing all but one game on the road?
It was a lot more difficult than people could imagine, but our boys made a really neat story out of it.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Coming up this afternoon, the mayor will host the Jammers at City Hall. We will provide a live stream of that right here on Facebook, so everybody can check that out. Certainly a big time and lots of baseball going on in Jamestown.
I like it.
So. Let's, Dakota, let's take another look at your forecast.
Is it just me, or is the announcer guy during the Jammers game not very enthusiastic that the Jammers won?
Oh, well, that announcer was from the Mohawks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
I'm sorry. Yeah.
It was a rather depressing call.
Yeah, it was a little bit, but
I don't watch much. I mean, I don't watch much baseball, but I would assume, when somebody wins, shouldn't the announcer be jumping up and down and be screaming into the microphone?
It depends. Like Matt knows more than I do.
You would say that. I mean, Justin has a valid point. It was an Amsterdam guy. If it's somebody that's a neutral, like a national type thing, then they'd probably have a little bit more excitement. Either way.
Right,
or if you're the NFL announcers, you're always against the Patriots. Let's take a look at that Quick Solution 7-day here before they kick me out of the studio. And you can see here...
All right, Dakota, thank you. That's it for today.
But anyway, 70s, 80s, rain, sunshine, it's summer.
It's summer. It's beautiful outside right now.
Patriots suck.
Oh, Matt. Oh, Matt.
Deflate. Cheat. Spygate.
Oh, man.
I have so many comments I would like to make because y'all know Jay and Matt are Steelers fans. I have so many comments to make, but I won't because it's not appropriate for
we don't like your cheaters.
Nope.
Cheaters.
Come to my office after show and we'll debate about this.
Okay, we'll be there for a while. Have a great day, everybody, of course.
See you later.
Tomorrow, right here on New and Noteworthy, Brandon Wade, he's the general manager of the Doubletree. And a political candidate will be in studio as well. Join us tomorrow.